Till one random day that my brother literally shouted at me, closed my laptop, took me to the gym and literally forced me to get into weightlifting. He taught me how to do the exercises and I was incredibly weak. Imagine I'm like 17 years old, I'm like a skinny fat little brown kid. I was so weak that I couldn't even use the barbell with no weight. Genuinely bro, I had to start off using like the pink colourful dumbbells that my mum used. I couldn't even use like the metal ones, which were adjustable dumbbells, because it was too heavy even with the lightest weight. So I had to use like the 2 kg dumbbells, just lying on the floor doing chest press. It was the first time that I exercised, and at first I really hated it, up until my brother had taught me the exercises, so he wasn't coming with me anymore. And then I went once, and instead of listening to his music that he would put on the speakers, because we had like a small home gym, I stuck my music on the same playlist that I used to listen to when I would play League of Legends. And I had such a good workout where I was like dancing in between sets and I was hyped. And from that moment on, I was hooked on weightlifting. It made me feel like life was kind of like a video game, where now I was leveling up my strength skill, but instead of doing that on RuneScape, I was doing that in real life. I was getting stronger and like gaining mana, but instead of gaining mana in League of Legends, I was doing that in real life. I love this idea of leveling up myself. And so my time playing League of Legends and this new chapter of my life lifting weights, they overlapped slightly, but slowly and surely I took a step back from playing video games, and I just focused more on real life, and especially on making friends, improving my social skills. And quite honestly, I wanted to start dating, I wanted to start having sex. I was horny as f***. I was an 18-year-old. I wanted to make more friends, I wanted to hook up with girls because I was seeing that happen around me and I felt like I was late to the game. So instead of spending time playing League of Legends or watching YouTube videos about League of Legends, I would now spend all my time improving my physique, learning more things about lifting and nutrition, and then also learning things on YouTube about being able to like pick up girls and being able to make more friends. This was the new trajectory of my life, and it changed everything. At that point, I made a promise to myself that you might find interesting. I promised myself that I would never quit lifting weights, that I would guarantee what I perceive as the ultimate 10 out of 10 physique for myself, as long as I don't quit. 7 years later, I'm not there just yet, but this is what I look like. I have a physique, like I'm proud of my body. Every single time I look in the mirror, like I smile. I can't explain to you how nice that feels when you literally have like the physical indicator of the work that you've put in. Something happens to a man who now feels like he can respect himself for the discipline that he showed. My self-esteem, how much I like myself, is through the roof now. When I look back to my times playing League of Legends, I did have a good amount of fun, but I almost look back in this dark realization that video games like League kind of manipulate this drive that you have inside of you as a young man to level up, to achieve, to compete in the real world. You never wanted to destroy the enemy nexus. You wanted to win in competitions. You never wanted to level up your fucking League of Legends account. You wanted to level up in real life. It's just so much easier to level up in games. When you take a step back from video games, especially hyper-stimulating video games like League, you have so much more mental bandwidth to start leveling up in real life.